In December of 2019, I posted my first YouTube video on this channel. It happened to be a Tuesday, and every single Tuesday since then, I have posted a lesson video. I just focused really seriously on consistency and on truly doing the best job I possibly could within whatever time constraints that I might have any given week, just to deliver something as valuable as I can, really serving guitarists and helping students and listening to what they want. And it's been quite a ride. It's been really cool. And I'm so focused on wanting to get to the core of the things that really work. And if you've seen many of my lessons, you know that I don't shy away from the stuff that is hard, because very often the stuff that is hard, especially when it is designed well, that is the material, the exercises, the ways of approaching, practicing that really work, that really just rocket our musicianship forward, our overall strength and fitness as musicians, so we can take it wherever we want. I mean, that is what I'm passionate about. That is what I want to teach. And I know I'm a little bit all over the place on this channel. That's something I'm going to be working on moving forward. I teach jazz, I teach fingerstyle, I teach, long creativity, podcast episode style things, but I'm not about only any one thing. I'm very passionate about the practicing and the learning and the growing and kind of the almost spiritual-like experience that nourishing ourselves with music can bring us. Then I am interested very much in how to take that training and be creative with it and really express ourselves with it. So moving forward, I have big plans. I've been doing this now. It's been about 6 years. I have no intention of stopping, and honestly, I feel like I'm just getting started. All of this time, people have been asking me, hey, do you have a Patreon? How can I support, that kind of thing? And I always kind of resisted that because it just hasn't been my model. I've sustained myself by offering pretty kind of upper tier, very comprehensive courses. My courses are awesome. They're my babies, and you should check them out if you're ever interested. But they're not cheap because they're really the in-depth kind of end-to-end system for certain results. And then recently I've been doing this jazz series where I'm teaching the top 25 jazz standards for guitar players, and it's been received well, and it's been really fun to do. It's a ton of work, though. I mean, it's really fun to do, but it's a lot of work, and I'm creating all of these resources that go with it. And people are asking, hey, can I get the resources for it? And I'm realizing, wow, I'm already creating all this stuff for the video, and it would just make so much sense to create some very easy way to help get people the additional resources that I'm making for each lesson. And so I have finally created a membership area on my site and also a Patreon version. They're the exact same things. I know some people love Patreon, where you can get the weekly lesson resources, PDF downloads or backing tracks or whatever it is that enhances your ability to practice the material that I'm teaching in my lessons. And this is an amazing way to support the channel because I really have a vision for where I want it to go. And it's been amazing to get it to where it is now. But honestly, it's been not easy, as you can imagine, starting from something from zero and just focusing on it with laser focus to try to make it as valuable as I possibly can and get it to where it is now has been a really fun journey, but very difficult at the same time. So if you want an easy way to support and also get really useful resources for each lesson, so you can not only watch the lesson, but really practice the material. This perfectly goes in line with my philosophy of the practicing is where you learn. You can watch a million videos, but if you don't apply it and practice it, you're not really learning it. You're just learning about it. You probably want to have something in front of you that shows you exactly where to do it so you can work on that. So if you are interested in that and you want to help the channel and help it continue to go towards the vision that I have, where I'm going to be kind of spreading out a little better the content that I do, so I'm not all jazz at one time, then all something else at another time. I'm very pleased and excited to have set this up finally. It's very low cost and easy to support, and you get resources not every week, but when it's applicable. And of course, now that I have this, I'm going to be very inspired to teach lessons that have resources that can help you practice, and just keeps us connected. And of course, I really appreciate you. And if you cannot support in that way, or if you don't want to join for whatever reason, or don't need those resources, I still deeply appreciate you just watching, just liking, just commenting, sharing videos. Those things really help. And as I was doing this series, kind of side thought here to share with you, because you might want to know, as someone who watches guitar lesson YouTube videos or YouTube videos of any kind and want to support people, people were starting to ask more and more how they can support and sending super thanks through YouTube, which is amazing. And I very much appreciate it, of course. What I didn't know is that YouTube takes 30% of that. And if it's sent on an Apple device, Apple takes another 30%. So you could be sending whatever amount of money to a creator that you just are blown away by their video and not realizing that they're getting maybe just 40% of that, especially if you send it on an Apple phone. So when I learned that, I was like, I need to find a way to make supporting a little more straightforward. So you can join this new weekly lesson resources membership through my site, or you can do it through Patreon. I just did both of those because I know some people love Patreon. And if that's your thing, awesome. I have that there for you just for your convenience. Otherwise, they are literally the exact same thing. So they give you the same resources, very similar interface, all of that. So links to both of those are in the top of the description. And of course, I hope to see you there. And if not, no problem as well. And that is my video for this week because it took me a ton of work to set those up. So where I usually would have made a video, I'll be back next week with a picking direction exercise video that a lot of people have been asking about. And then I have an economy picking video coming after that. And then I'm going to continue the jazz series every 3 videos from then on out. So a lot of cool plans stretched out into the future. A lot of good stuff coming. Hope you can join and be a premium supporter. Again, if not, no problem. I deeply appreciate you. Either way, thanks for watching this video. Take care. See you next time and happy practicing.